Joining us now for more on AI's Road Ahead, George Lee. He's the co-head of the Goldman Sachs Global Institute. It's nice to see you. Welcome to our program.
You too, Scott. Great to be here.
I feel like Jensen set this up perfectly for my first question to you, which is, where are we in the AI cycle?
Yeah. I mean, first of all, it's great to hear Jens. First, it's great to have him at the conference, but to hear that sense of wonder and excitement that he brings to leading, what is arguably the most important company in this revolution, I just think it's inherently exciting, and the buzz after his presentation was terrific. So where are we? The national anthem is finished, but we're in the very early innings. And I would emphasize this is a nascent technology, and Jensen mentioned this in his remarks. It's a new form of computation. And so that new paradigm takes a while to make its way into consumer habits, and more importantly, it takes a while to make its way into the enterprise. So enterprise adoption, enterprise readiness, it's going to be a slower burn. But make no mistake, this is an exciting era, a brand new paradigm for the way that we experience computation as humans.
On that note, I looked back at a conversation you had in the spring with Tony Pasquarello, colleague, of course, of yours, very well known to our viewers because he comes on our program. And you said the following, and I want to bring this up again. You said, quote, "The degree to which this technology just dropped on the face of the earth and seemed immediately consequential to people is quite unusual. And that degree of unanimity is building up rather than dissipating." Now, you could take that one of two ways. I mean, you could say, well, that's incredibly bullish, or you can say, wow, everybody's on the same side of the same boat.
Right.
How should we take it?
Yeah, it's a great question. Per my comments, it is fascinating in the sense that there was this moment, November 30th, 2022, where the public at large got a sense of accessing and having a conversation with a machine. It was like a fundamentally new way to think about computation. And it attracted an enormous amount of attention. And yeah, I think the unanimity, the confidence that this is going to be transformative for businesses, for nation states, for our world, continues to build. That having been said, I think there's a healthy debate that's going on, a set of divergent views about how fast this is going to happen, whether or not the scaling laws persist into perpetuity, what bottlenecks and constraints we're going to face, the data wall that people are talking about. So I'm actually encouraged that while the enthusiasm's building, there's an enormous amount of investment, obviously, there's also a good two-sided market about the pace, timing, and ultimate scale of impact of this technology. I think that's healthy.
How quickly, though, do we need to realize the investment on the spend?
Yep.
The return on the investment, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, our investment research folks have done some really interesting work on this. And I do think we have to look at this in the sense of we're building a platform. The platform, it will take a while for that platform to translate itself into applications and use cases that create the kind of economic impact we're all looking for and waiting for. By the way, extremely encouraging early evidence of this, and you've had CEOs like Andy Jassy and Doug McMillan and others talk about tangible dollar savings and speed ups, reduction of latency. So I think there's real impact. It's just going to take a while to make its way through the system. And again, changing enterprise habits, fastening this technology into enterprise architectures, making it safe, reliable, authoritative, all of that takes time and effort.
The other point you made with Tony that I thought was really interesting was, as much as you travel around and you meet with different CEOs, whether older, younger, it's generationally unanimous, the excitement. Whether you're talking to an older CEO or a young founder of a company. I thought that was fascinating.
Yeah, I don't run into many CEOs who are older than me anymore, unfortunately, having been around the game for a while. But you're right. This is a multi-generational phenomenon. I think one of the fascinating things from the Apple announcement the other day was the adoption of earpods for, basically hearing essentially as hearing aid kind of thing. So, look, this is a technology that is widely accessible. We've got this platform of, billions of phones in the hands of consumers, the ability to just access intelligence, to have a conversation with an infinitely smart, patient, non-judgmental machine, pretty impactful no matter what your age or station in life.